another game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think before we go forward with the live commentaries.
Okay.
Of course, these games are still going on. By the way, we do have polls. I just want to remind everyone that we do have polls underneath the video player, so you can actually root for your favorite person to win in each of the top boards today. Also, who's going to win the whole tournament? I think we have a split between Ilya and Mateusz right now. So understandably, he's Mateusz the man in form, and he's actually you can say in a way he's had lots of practice, ahead of this tournament. So we do have one more game to review. So before we talk about the live games, we just want to maybe touch a little bit on the board 4 match from yesterday. That was Dusan Mitic, the Serbian 7-down against Alexandr Dinerstein. So also breakfast is his nickname. So 3-down professional from Russia. Yeah, you could say that it was not the greatest day for the Serbian brothers. They both bowed out in the first round. But how was the game, just judging by the quality of the moves that happened?
I think they play similar style, more or less.
Yeah, we can take a look.
Yeah.
Of course, but
I think they both like to play extremely territorial and very solid moves. But at some point it feels like Black made a mistake in shape in the middle. We can just put a...
Yeah, we can probably go to that, yeah. We can try to fast forward to the moment where it occurred.
I think, there were like 2 important moments in this game where Black messed up a little bit, so he couldn't come back.
Yeah.
But the first moves were quite natural, right?
So, yeah,
White
first
is
moves are
playing with
okay.
fighting spirit.
That's quite normal.
Black puts pressure, which is expected.
Yeah.
So he wants to keep White low on the top side. This is what they played.
Then...
Yeah,
okay, that's
and then Black very calmly defend. Well, there are many moves here.
Yeah.
I think you can spend lots of minutes just looking at the position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Choose between this, or Shimari, or attack, or push again. There are so many options. But Dusan likes to keep it simple and very solid in general. So. This far approach is something we see not so often.
Actually, this is really occurred in AI-dominated games, right?
Yeah, normally play very close, close, even this close.
This tight and low Kakari is played a lot, but the far approach we rarely see. So the picture is quite natural. Then a basic Joseki, and well, there was a little surprise move here.
Yeah. Actually, we play this out. This is it's supposed to be Joseki, right?
Yeah.
Pretty
a
common stuff.
Basic pattern, right?
Yeah.
And now here we usually expect White to push.
Yes.
Because it creates 2 cutting points. Then White pulls back. And Black has to defend the cuts. Sometimes I think in the past they used to connect even here, but nowadays, or like in the recent history, it's always the low connection.
It's mainly because of this.
Too much edge there, right?
Yeah.
And there is still a cutting point White can try to use later in the game. But in this particular game, White simply took the stone without pushing.
Yeah, so Black.
Which was a bit surprising, isn't it?
But it's not such a huge advantage after all. Okay, Black got a very thick position, but this allows White more space to invade the right side, so the gap is larger. This is the actual game, right?
Yeah. So okay. So White defended in the corner.
He made a Shimari like this.
Yeah.
Then Black puts some pressure in the top. He wants to expand the Moyo.
Yeah.
Maybe here it's interesting for Black to push again.
Just to make White really flat on the top side? Right?
Yeah, because anyway the top side it's quite...
keep pushing,
Keep pushing. The idea, White has a Shimari here, so White is interested in getting this spot as a strategy, always extend to the middle of the side from the Shimari. So Black has the wall, and he also has to take this point. This is a good mutual point, so they should all, they both should try to get it faster than their opponent does. So if this happens, no double Hane, let's say, then we get into a complicated variation.
Oh wow. So
this is all timing, right? And then Atari. Sorry. Connected.
Could be
and then extend. The idea with the cut is to get the nose to Suji in center, and then extend something like this. Both moves are okay. But the idea is to limit the potential of this shimari. So maybe it's more urgent for black to worry about this side than to do something in the top.
Actually, somehow in the game it feels like black really spent a lot of moves there, right? Because black, first of all, he leaned at 016, so to speak, and then he actually spent one more move, right?
Maybe he was thinking that those three stones are a very resilient shape. So even if white approaches, white doesn't really have an attack on those three stones, you know. And it also feels good to capture the top right corner. Well, there is still Aji. I mean, black needs another stone here to make sure the corner dies, or maybe Kosumi, or but he doesn't have time to place so many moves in that corner.
So actually, why actually Tanuki, right? Once again, he didn't really respond.
I like this idea for white. I mean, getting this extension on the left side looks pretty large.
Okay. So we can go further, I guess.
And now he invaded.
Yeah.
That's also a good spot. Do you expect here to see the shoulder hit more? Maybe.
Yeah, but here this is very strong shape. Yeah.
Strong, but in to some extent, I feel it's also a little bit over concentrated. You know? So if this happens.
Well, it feels like black has a lot of stones and concentrated in one area, right? Because you can see here it's like 5, 6, and then 10, right?
White is spreading the stones all over the board more effectively. So I think the opening was slightly better for white. But maybe they both felt comfortable with the position they got.
I guess that's important, right? Because at the beginning of the match, you must play a few seconds you're comfortable with. You cannot afford to risk playing something that's you're new to, right? Especially in a tournament like this in a Grand Slam. So,
is this honey possible? Maybe I don't know. It should be.
It's better than that one. Yeah, for sure.
Can grow this. Even cap.
Yeah,
cap. It's interesting too.
Yeah,
but will white just bump? And then
whoa, wow.
Oh, yeah, that's strong, right?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But anyway, you will turn one time.
So black in the fourth, right? To let white
push one more. Or you don't want to push, you want to play here.
Yeah, probably white should do the second one.
Maybe here so we can use the Kosumi. But okay, we don't use this right away.
To me that's more normal.
But he leaves, right?
Yeah, but black this is more valuable than that end.
Right. Because once he gets some stones in the center, it's easier to limit the influence on the left side.
Yeah.
Right.
So he definitely play the center. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe playing here, white got away too easy, huh?
In the game, white jumped first.
Oh, sorry.
And then black capped. Yeah.
Okay, and then this exchange to make some eye shape.
Right.
This is not so much gain for black in this area, and there is still a G in the top right corner.
So in the game, this was so far it's pretty alright for white. Right?
Yeah, for white it's comfortable. Yes.
So white has a pretty good start.
Yeah. Well, I do want to talk about the crucial moment of the game because you did mention at one point, right? Black made a shape mistake.
Also, this slide seems a bit, let's say, questionable. Maybe he can try just this. You know, like a very basic Joseki. And now he feels a corner in center, and he can think about this invasion point instead of sliding.
So it's pretty much better, right? Because then if black can get that in Sente, then he settles himself.
Yeah, this is a basic Joseki because
points,
if white plays another move here to expand to secure the left side, then black will immediately attack. So those 4 stones start to become heavy. That's why he needs to finish that area by extending again.
Yeah. But in the game it's not so, right? Because white actually managed to kick.
I don't really like this slide, but it's probably Dusan style, to play this kind of moves.
The Uban style, the second line.
Yeah.
He also concerned about this might be territory and this can be territory.
So just Atari, and then white gets the corner.
Yeah, but the shape is still kind of cramped, and white got the better out of it on the side. This is a nice approach to reduce the lower level. Yeah, it's quite a nice tactic. This is a good move to remember. Because if white tries to resist, for example here, black simply lives in the corner, right? Or if you place this one, you can push first, and then you jump in the corner. So he makes a life in a couple of moves. It's quite nice to play this spot to prepare A or B. Either escape to the side or jump in the corner.
It's kind of a me-I situation, right?
Exactly.
So you can get either one of them. Yeah. Okay, the game to white, went
Yeah,
in the
this is
corner.
the actual game.
Yeah, jumped out. So okay, this is the crucial moment
Oh,
we're
yeah.
talking about,
This is the
right?
crucial moment, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, this is a good cut for black, but I think right now he played a hasty move. He should simply jump up, because normally you don't want these two stones to be captured. If white plays here, he will capture in a net. So those are key stones for black, because he's cutting white, right? So he should jump out, and if white turns, he can make a bamboo, and he's attacking the other two stones using his influence. And if white tries to ruin black's shape by playing this move, which is a vital point, black can push here first, and when white defends, he can honey once, and then go out. So again, he's making a good shape.
Yeah.
The vital point is actually this spot.
So the one in the middle, right?
But he's starting with a push.
Well, first he pushed.
Yeah.
I guess he can still jump, right?
Yeah,
At this
he
point,
could
he
still
can
Yeah,
jump.
come here, you could jump here.
And when white plays this, now he can even consider consuming.
Yeah,
This is to avoid a crane-esque capture.
exactly.
You know, for double-digit Q, maybe we should show this kind of capture.
Which is important, right? You know, I think in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is one of the few capture procedures you see when you're like a 20 Q, and you're always like, oops, what happened? I thought I'm connected.
We've all been there.
Yeah. So, what was the actual game?
Yeah.
So like Hane, right? I think he's
Yeah.
imagining that white would actually respond and then
Right. Yeah, this is
right?
wishful thinking, right?
Just to get the most out of the position. Actually, I think this is a common mentality among strong players, right? Because they always want to maximize their gains in a position, right? So you see that, you know, of course, if black can get the Hane, it would mean that he gets a nice position, right?
And white play the vital point right away. So I think black overlooked that white can play here right now. So
Well, I think he's thinking that, well, actually, if white plays the peep, right, then black is going to do what he did in the game, which is Atari first, and then try to kill these three stones, right? So maybe that was what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Because in the game, it seems like black just made it, okay, and we try
Yeah, so he's saying there's a cutting point to defend.
Right.
So white defend that, and he can capture the three. That's his calculation.
If this happens, black can cut the two stones. So he will get away, and the other two stones are pretty thin in the middle. But white went for the center, and it's probably unlike his style, but he chose the...
Maybe this surprised Dusan a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because it seems like the three stones are, they make up a huge territory.
They look big, but black plays stones on the outside, and now he has to play stones on the inside to capture them. So in the end, they are not so big. Especially that white got a tremendous thickness towards the middle. So I think this was the highlight of the game. It feels like.
I think afterwards there was a code, right? We can maybe show that a little bit. Okay, black bumped.
Actually, this is a problem.
Yeah, he needs to extend here. Otherwise, white will immediately approach, and once he approaches, he's eyeing at the move to take away the base. So
you see that the thickness does account for some power, right?
Yeah.
It's not just about the points in the game of Go.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff, I know that you've talked about Type 1 and Type 2 players, right? Type 1 players seem to be more point-oriented, maybe just maybe more territorial, and Type 2 players seem to like they attack, so they really want to build like strong shapes.
Yes.
I guess somewhere in the middle of the road would be a good combination.
And
really
balance.
one also need to be able to handle both kind of situation. Let's say here, let's say Dusan is a very, let's say a type 1 player, pretty territorial, and let's say to me he will need some sort of balance actually, to face to complicated situation. Here he's just saying I take points here, and then I just take care of group. You're this thing. What is it used for? And he didn't really pay attention on that core possibility. Actually here, I'm actually thinking probably he should take a gamble here.
Or maybe this.
So just basically taking points and saying, well, you can't kill me, right?
Like this, there is no...
we have stone here, so we can do that,
He can kill just spring here. It's done. Is that right? Push block. He doesn't even need this.
No, probably no.
But this works too.
Normally it's this.
Or that one. Anything, I mean. Once he has the stone here, he doesn't have to worry about the clamp.
Right.
But if he does that, so he's okay with the territory in the top right.
But this will
now,
be under attack.
This will suffer.
Yeah. So question is
How you fix it?
how much does this suffer and how much you gain here? Can you compensate? That will be the question.
Well, it might suffer a lot, right? The black because actually white has like
White has
centimeters here,
everything.
so
Yeah,
he's sandwiched in between the wall.
Yeah. So probably he
So-
cannot even defend like this. He probably have to.
Yeah, but when playing that move, white will immediately take away.
Yeah,
space.
yeah,
So this is a very nice Tesuji to remember. Simply connecting under, and black is about to collapse anyway. And now
Yeah.
white will use the forcing moves, right?
Yeah, and this black must answer, of course.
Yeah.
You can get them all. Yeah,
Okay, he doesn't have to play the last one. I mean,
Right.
he
Yeah.
can play it anytime. Now he can just
but this looks super painful.
no ice for this group.
Yeah.
Not
So
even one.
yeah. So
This
actually
is
when
so painful because you just push black into the wall and
Yeah.
game over.
yeah.
Well, with a wall like that, it could well be the graveyard for this
Yeah.
white group. But yeah, like in the
So
game, so it
it's,
was.
it's quite urgent for black to play.
Yeah.
So now we have the core in the top right.
Yeah.
Hane.
The Tiger's Mouth, right? So you were mentioning earlier that black needed a third move to fully secure this corner, but now we can see that this is a prime example of how to utilize the agi, right? So
Yeah.
actually, that white stone in the top right corner is not dead just yet. And I think Alexandr is the perfect player to utilize those agi, try to make you uncomfortable with all the stuff that could happen.
Yeah.
So. This code looks like pretty major in the game,
Yeah.
right? Because if white is to win, which he did in the end, of course, it was a bit of a spoiler. But if white does win, right, then actually he steals a lot of territory.
Yeah, black has some solid territories, but
Yeah.
white can expand. Huh?
Yeah.
So what happened? He
So
took the call.
yeah, I think okay. So
White
he
played
extended,
this
yeah.
one. White
Extended. Yeah.
He went down as a quadrant.
Yeah.
And black reacted here.
Yeah. So all these are contracts, right?
Yeah. But actually, he's going to.
Yeah, this is territorially, I guess, really good for white too, right? Because white plays the Hane. Now he has more eye shape, and it's probably settled.
Black has to.
Yeah.
And then like take.
So everything white's
So he
doing
played-
here
he
is
played
pretty
a-
pleasant. Yeah.
A series of quadrats and then went back to the call. That's a very light call for white because anyway that he's fighting inside black's area.
So I mean, you can imagine, right? If black wins the code and he took the stones, and actually this is a very concentrated area, right? But actually, if white wins the code, then it feels like he took away what black was spending 2 moves in a row to achieve, right? So,
Yeah.
Either way, it feels like much heavier for black than for white.
Yeah.
That was the quadrat, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they took back, but of
Now
course,
he's
white has
using the forcing move.
fresh code threats, yeah. And takes back. So black is the wedge, right? Actually, this is kind of hurting.
The eye
Oh,
shape.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's giving eye shape with this move. But it has some impact on the outside, so it's not a bad quadrat.
Sure. So okay, white pushes out, right?
White pushes here.
Yeah.
As a threat. And black has to fight back a little bit.
Yeah.
White went down. Now he's targeting those stones in the middle.
Yeah. So Hane with the center.
This move is trying to squeeze. So
Yeah.
white plays extremely properly.
So okay, now that we do see
Now they pause
effect
the
of this
call
move,
for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is Sente.
But he's losing points here.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
I guess the intention is to potentially cut those
Yeah,
stones off, right? So white must connect here. And then
He did, but if he loses the top,
so this is what he did in the game. But now white takes back. So black is out of code threats, right? He doesn't seem to have a lot
wait,
anymore.
he captured the call first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then black.
Well,
Like
black
trying to
just
pull it
sort of-
through from here.
Oh, okay. And now white
No,
finishes
wait,
the call, right?
yeah.
So they compromise a little bit here. But white has the upper hand still.
Yeah, because white again here, white win the call.
White got some profit here.
That's a lot of territorial gain, yeah. I mean, this is probably center, right? So we can't really count these two as black's captures, right? Actually, yeah.
White going out here, he got stronger in the middle, so
Uh-huh.
if black tries to capture, he will Atari, then cut,
Yeah.
kill the group. So it's not really.
So maybe that was like the final straw, right? To
Jump,
Mhm.
and then jump again.
and then
And now white is reducing lightly.
Like just defend, huh?
defend, yeah. And then white pushes up,
Yeah.
fourth line, yeah.
because he's looking at those cutting points. Yeah.
So I guess at this point, White must be leaving already, right? Maybe that was we've already covered the most crucial moment of the game.
Yeah, this was really brilliant play by White. I think to sacrifice the 3 stones.
Yeah.
I don't even think this is typical for Dinerstein style to give up stones like that and go for influence. He usually likes to grab territory everywhere and then outplay you in the end game. Maybe he's being a big fan of Lichanko. Playing similar style many times.
Yeah, so really nice win from Dinerstein. Of course, whether he will continue in this tournament or not depends on his success in the game today against Mitic Surma. Of course, the man is formed, so pretty tough match for both players, right?
We will check that shortly.
Actually, Dusan was 3rd place in last year's Grand Slam, I thought, and this year he's had a bow out from after the first round. But just goes on to show you that anything can happen. You know, in this tournament, it just depends on how you perform on a day, right? And sometimes you could really do a lot of preparation, but all that matters is you demonstrate what you've got, right? In your repertoire of moves, basically. But this is a pretty good game. I have to say, really well done. Great review by both of the commentators, Jeff and Cornell. I think we got a few comments.
Black played a few more moves and then he eventually resigned. He was trying a desperate variation in the top.
So actually, I think it's really nice that we looked at these two, right? So actually, even I learned a lot from you guys too.
Good.
We got lots of comments from chat saying that Cornell and Jeff they're the golden team. Not so many cheers from me, but but of course we'll be right back because we're just gonna take a short break and when we come back, we do have 4 live games for you. You can check them out already actually on the KJS Go server. That is EGF 1 through 4. You can during the break, we're also going to show you what's happening in the players' room. So don't go away because this is going to be a pretty long day, I think. These players are expected to take their time. We'll resume counter in a few minutes. We'll be right back.